My corn's down to 19
trust me,
Washington City, hand picked, you know. But it's pretty good.
That's my next thing, is high moisture corn, because I think it's just.
High moisture, you missed that, didn't you?
I'm getting to the window, so.
See, Speezy and cut a little corn up
I
there.
think he does that just to get the land off and get the trucks in.
Because it looked like the one field down the road, he might have did it for the Addison pole or something. Down there where that hunting guy is. Jim down in there?
As far as I know, haven't heard any different.
So I tried out that new card I bought, and a little chip, and I had it formatted twice, and I thought it was gonna be fine, and it lost all the unfortunately I ran 2 cameras at the last bylaws meeting, but I lost that angle. I don't know what happened. So okay, thank you. I think we should probably just use yours on Thursday, because you're not going out of town or anything, so it takes me a couple days to read it.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay,
And
thank
then
you.
your other 2 work.
Oh yeah, this one works. Yeah, so we
Yeah,
just,
that's fine.
I have no idea why. It was
Yeah,
brand new, very
I don't have any problem continuing to use that and just trading
Yeah,
them back and
absolutely.
forth with
and then
you.
I just deleted off once.
And I haven't bought a new one yet. I said I was going to when I got back in town and I haven't gotten to it yet. So.
Hey, these are working fine, so I'm
Yeah,
just gonna put it, when I put it back, I'll put it right there.
yeah, there's no reason. Oh, yeah, here's my little
Nice.
first. I've got this for the cord and this
Oh,
for
very
the little
nice.
discs.
It's funny how sometimes something you already have works.
Exactly. I thought this is an alternative to a fan pack because it unhooks and you can put that strap around your waist. But it's so handy.
Yeah.
It was very expensive.
Find out, sure, hopefully we get some.
Well, now you, yeah, you,
She says,
can use it.
should see my dog when she rides in the combine down there. She's got tongue out panting and shaking and panting. I'm like, she don't like riding down that road. Then we get that big tube
Yeah, I
that
think on
covers
Thursday we'll just
something,
use our
and
normal
then she's
cars.
like,
Will be good.
Yeah.
apparently.
You use the two that you normally use in mine.
You would never, you wouldn't.
It shouldn't have happened. It's so bizarre.
That's why you
Whatever.
get rid of
I'm a
it.
fan of the universe, so.
Beans weren't very good there this year, I don't know.
Yeah.
The deer,
know
maybe,
for anything.
beans, I don't know, you could be able to keep growing beans.
Or it doesn't,
Deer.
I can shut it up and turn it back on, but
But
I'm
I'm deer
not.
out of control.
Like, into the corn.
Are they eating your corn too? They don't eat corn as bad as they do
Corn,
beans.
corn, for some reasons.
Oh, really? So not usually mine.
All right, call the meeting to order at 4:30. Approval of previous meeting minutes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes, September 15th, 2025.
Support. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. All right. Statement of fund balance, account payable. East Saginaw, is that for Jefferson?
East Saginaw paving is for the M24 trunk line repair, or not repair, top inch and a half mill and fill out there on, M24. Kathleen will be talking about that under her finance report, so that's the state of Michigan.
Edwards Tree Service?
That is in the Metamora Township down there,
Okay.
part of that big project they're working on. Randy Green is township mowing.
John Deere?
That is the one I was gonna bring up, that is for the,
A lot of big bills this month.
the rental tractor for I-69, and then for the brush axe tractor, so that invoice is in there, $18,787.29 to repair that clutch in that tractor.
How much more Latigo got out, do you know?
The Kiko on that one right there, that was, if you go through the bills, that has some invoices in there from our Cleveland Township way back. Almont Township and that, so it's just pretty much September 30th, get all your late invoices in so they can get approved and paid. So, I know the guys, there's a little bit of a gravel going on yet in some of the townships, yeah, but not a whole lot. It's pretty much all wrapped up here.
Alright.
Might as well just went back and start all the way down. Was that Alaris Financial?
Alaris, that is, retirement,
Okay.
health and insurance.
Well, pretty much covered all. Other big earnings, but that's Brian.
Projects?
We have, Burnside Township.
There's this one, it's just various ditching on the map.
I guess I was here the 15th.
You weren't, yeah, you weren't the next one, you weren't. Questions on that one? Our guys are doing all that work, right?
Correct, yeah, and they're using that to use up their allocation from 2025.
Okay. Any communications?
None to date.
Okay.
The only outstanding piece of communication was a Blue Water Highway Council meeting. I know you said no, I don't know if you're interested in attending that meeting. It's October, not this Thursday, but next Thursday. Or Thursday of the month, so next Thursday in Sandusky.
Manager, engineer?
Projects are moving along. Newark Road, they got the base course paved. We're gonna hold off and just do the base course as of this year, let any settlement come out on culverts and that. Kind of maybe have a better chance of working with Angle on the Michigan Department of Transportation for when we do their last section of I-69 out there. We gotta get the shoulders down on Newark Road yet, and we'll get it painted. Goslin Road, we opened that up, last week, so that was the last culvert that Z Contracting put in. That project was really good. We just gotta get the wash blanket on and the restoration, and it'll be good. Five Lakes Road, that drew some attention last week. As we previously discussed, we were able to obtain some millions in that, which I think is working out really good, unless the board is here and not, something different. So we're able to obtain the millings, contractors scheduled to come in and possibly start crushing and shaping those on Friday. If not, it'll be
So they're gonna run all that through the pulverizer?
Well, that all right through the pulverizer, grind it right up, and then they'll reshape it, chloride it.
I think we'll mix gravel with it, or they just gonna scoop up part of the existing gravel that's there?
Well, that's one of the things that, kind of maybe play it by ear, depending on the thickness of that. I'm gonna meet with PRI, we may truck some limestone in to put on top of it before, or we might try to do it like Jones Road and just blend it with existing for this year and then cap it next year with
How deep can
limestone.
they go?
16 to 18 inches. So we did Castle Road, didn't have any complaints up there.
They pulverized that too, did they?
Pulverized it, pulverized that one. But, when you first put them out, you're gonna get complaints, but after it's been pulverized and put the brine and the water to it, not.
It should be under the water.
But it's,
Does it get too hard to grade though?
well, that's the, you have to have some kind of cohesive material in there to have something to get the brine to stay activated, otherwise they just dry out. I mean, you put millings in a parking lot, straight millings, and a truck pulls in at any speed, you're gonna get dust. I mean, millings will continue to break down, so, the goal is to have something to hold, retain moisture, so,
We've had so much rain when you talk
I know. So yeah, so I mean, it's one of those things, we'll see how it looks when they get going through it, and we'll probably hold off and do limestone on it next year if we need to. And if we can't get it loosened up, because like Mr. Novak commented, they pack down really hard. If we can't get it loosened up with our rigger to sterify it, we'll have PRI come back and just loosely fluff it really quick and then put the limestone on top, so. Almont Township decided to go with the, third, grading and brining, so they're out there working on that right now. So that's going on. In your packets, there was a list of mobile parts and some filters here. It's the recommendation from the shop to list those on gov deals and get rid of them. They've already talked to the vendors, and being that they're sold, they don't wanna take any of them back, so they're gonna put them on gov deals. And I just wanna bring that to the board's attention that,
Now, do we gotta declare that surplus?
no, these are just,
It's not a-
there's no equipment numbers or anything assigned to them, so.
Did we ever declare that Jeep?
The Jeep, yes, we sold.
Yeah.
the-
We did declare that, I couldn't remember if we ever did, I knew we talked about going to auction, but we did.
We put that on, we put that on Lapeer, so we
We couldn't-
brought that to the board, and we accepted the offer on the Jeep, so Jeep does the job. So there's some, parts there just for the board's, knowledge. The other thing is, speaking with the shop, we're going to go with, STD, for the outfitting of the two tandems that we have up there in the salt barn right now, the old salt barn. They're talking about having them completed, late December, or late November, early December of 2025. If we go with, truck and trailer, they're 16 months out. They're a little bit more money, however, they are local, and, we need the trucks, for winter maintenance.
Have they ever did a truck like this?
Yeah,
They have.
we're gonna work with them in that and get them, equipped,
So they're gonna be able to start now and get both trucks finished by November, a month and a half.
hopefully.
So why don't we give them one and see if this is gonna
See
work?
how it goes, yeah.
Because giving them two,
yeah.
let's start out with one, because we still have our spot at truck and trailer.
Correct.
So
So I did,
let's give them
Let's see how it
one
works.
and see how it works.
yeah, and that was one of the things I did, so.
They're doing a bunch for the
Yeah.
city, Detroit, a lot of
Yeah.
them. So, I mean, it was a pretty big contract, in fact, they're building a new building
And
and
Howard
parking
said,
lot and stuff like that, so, I haven't paid enough attention to the work to say, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if they can finish them in a month and a half, even if we give them one, they get it done, we check it out, see how it works, and give them another one, and still have both of those trucks finished months ahead of what truck and trailer
Yeah, I
are
would-
doing.
I
So
would-
I think we should try one and then,
But we kinda need them for this winter.
We kind of need them. I mean, I had a great day in maintenance involved of it, involved in the communication we had with the shop on that. One, we wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna ruin the relationship that we have with, truck and trailer down there. And they understood why we were going there. And then the second one was, Howard has talked to them down there, and they're committed on getting these, pushed through their production line because we are local. I mean, it's Lapeer, so, but I mean, I have no issue just starting with, one truck. It's just that the other one probably won't get ready in time for, winter, but we'll see how it goes.
and Howard said something about the blade was different.
The blade on this one, they'll be using the Michigan scraper, which adds another $7,200 to the price, which is the preferred, option for an underbelly blade. One of the downfalls is that the boxes are gonna be a steel floor instead of a stainless steel floor. However, these boxes are in stock and highly discounted.
That's crazy to put it you might as well have a non-stainless steel box then.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
We went through this with the internationals all of
I
us.
mean, that's one of the downfalls here. The boxes, they have them in stock and they're highly discounted right now. And it's $10,000 less for a stainless floor.
So you're not comparing apples to apples, because truck and trailer is doing a stainless steel floor and everything.
Correct, yeah.
We've been down that road once.
Yeah. So that was the thing.
But if you got a truck for 2 years and you can't use it for 2 years, what good is having the trucks?
I mean,
And how much is a box?
I
Roughly,
Probably 30,000.
was gonna say 25,000 or
I'd say
so.
close to 30.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have to put a new cylinder on, so 20 grand.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, you're,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, if you putting, plastic liner in the floor, I think would really help a lot.
Yeah, it's my recommendation to try, one truck down there and, see how they, perform with one truck and, go from there with it.
So in 2 years down the road, if we need to get a new box, for an actual stainless steel box like we've been getting for truck and trailer, what's that rough estimated cost?
I'll provide that on, Wednesday for you guys. Okay. Yeah, just
Not
not
bad,
about
about
that.
22.
I guess it'd be close to 30 full stainless.
Yeah, but you don't have to get a cylinder, so
Right.
everything else is on there, just have to get just the box itself.
But you're not gaining much.
Everything else is the same, other than just the you know.
If you have a mild steel floor, you might as well have a mild steel box, because other than for prettiness, it's not gonna last any longer. If you look at that route.
No, I will, I'll get that information on how much the, box is. For stainless steel floor, and for just, not stainless.
And availability on one,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that'd be.
The other item is we're going to, go up the bid for a used tandem that's already equipped for winter maintenance, so. We'll look in on that to see if, there's any used, trucks out there for winter maintenance.
How short are we on trucks?
We have enough to get us through, but I just wanna make sure we have trucks if something breaks down. And, just wanna make sure we've got two tandems right now that we purchased that are sitting in the old soft barn, so.
Right.
I mean, if you ask me, are we short on truck? Yeah, we're short too. Cause they're sitting.
No,
up
when
there
we
and
bring
they're
those trucks
getting
in,
used,
2 of them are supposed to be going.
Correct.
So, I mean, are we really short on any trucks right now? Compared to drivers and trucks, what is that number?
We need to get, 2 trucks equipped for winter maintenance as soon as we can get them in the shop and running through. So they're gonna start bringing
And that-
trucks in now, and they're starting up for winter
And
maintenance.
them ones ain't replacing, the 2 new ones aren't replacing old trucks.
The new,
I think that's what you
yeah,
got.
the two new ones are replacing 2 of the old.
So we still have the old trucks, you're not really down 2 trucks.
The 2 trucks that need to be replaced need a lot of work.
They're not really.
They need work done, so a lot more work than what I think we want to put into them, so.
Okay. That's an easier answer.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
They need work.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, they need work.
Okay. We have enough trucks, it's just that we have a couple of them that
Correct.
are too rough, yes, okay.
How many are ready for winter already? We got some ready for.
They're working on them, I mean, they're gonna start bringing them in here and, going through everything on them and sending them out, so the guys are still using them on ditching and all that kind of good stuff, so.
What else you got?
That is all I have.
Okay. Anything from HR?
Yes. We did a little employee shuffle, through the open bids here, so, we have an employee that went over to the Young Garage as a truck driver. Another employee here in the Lapeer Garage transferred into a heavy equipment operator, so he's going to do some training there. We have a new mechanic, starting, October 20th. And then another, HR update was the man sent a email out to, the foreman's group and that, the supervisors to have them, posted on the board on November 5th, to talk about MERS. Also on November 5th, they will be talking about, winter operations training. That'll be Sam with Bracef. And then we're going to also be doing, the health insurance plan presentation. Melissa with Brown will be coming in to, go through and explain that. So, that email was sent out last, Thursday on October 9th. Open enrollment is tentatively scheduled for, November 3rd through, November, 14th. So she sent a little email out explaining that to, the supervisors, passed down to 1071, where we're at with the process on getting insurance rates and all that kind of good stuff. So, that was the update from
Finance.
We need to amend last budget amendment due to a state work order that we finished up and wasn't added in there. And so we need to increase the revenue roughly about 612,000 and also increase the expense side by about 82,000, which it's gonna end up being a wash. It's just take care of what's coming in and what's going out.
So we need a motion on that, is that?
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday. Yep, we're ready to motion on that.
And then I also included just the information thing that MERS had sent, saying that all municipalities are required to be on ACH starting in January 1st. So we need to check into doing that.
So once we do the budget adjustment for last year, we will have gotten $3 million roughly from MDOT. According to the line items we've filled out, 2.5 million.
Yeah.
Correct? Do we know where the other 500 went to? From the state?
No, our revenue would be the 630 and the 19, so that would be.
No, the revenue is up top.
Oh, the revenue charges for services?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That has
the breakdown and I also have overhead on it, which is,
Okay.
so you gain, with overhead.
Okay.
If you look in the other column, those two numbers don't, add up either, so there's other items tacked in with charges of services other than just the state.
Right. Anything else for finance?
Nope.
You guys have any questions? All right, public time, anything for the public? All right. Old business? All right, we're adjourned at 4:50.
Yeah, they don't have the breakdown in here, just the box that I'm seeing, but I will, look at that breakdown.
Pay attention.
When are they gonna do the shoulders?
It also helps me remember, because if I write it down, I remember. I know, I can watch your videos, and I don't get everything, but it just helps me.
But Barnesville is up there.
Absolutely, and I try to tell students that all the time.
Yeah, Jefferson's looking pretty good. Barnes really still
Well,
gotta do the
and
shoulders
I
on
know
that.
with some of my
No,
teachers,
Barnes Road, Jefferson, already has
you
that,
just
yeah.
let the kid
And top
type
10.
something on their phone.
Oh, yeah,
And they
yeah.
know, I want him to write it down.
They still got paper deals by Clifford.
Yeah, do the T and Clifford.
It's different when you write it down.
They didn't do the top and cold and Clifford Road yet.
And I would give
Are
very
you sure
specific
when you-
instructions.
today?
and
Today, they're still growing down lip
Go
at
ahead.
the end of
Whatever
Jefferson.
they wanted to do, but it's
Yeah,
like, that's not.
Earlier today it was.
You're pacing a program.
Yeah, I was there every day.
Okay.
cheaper, that's.
Also, we were also
Absolutely.
able to
You know, and it might
come up with
come-
an
they
agreement
might
with
come a
the
time
Clifford